Alright, I just wanted to make a quick review of the Camelbak Trizip. It's probably going to be a two-part video because, well, I think I have a few things to say about this pack. Right off the bat, this is a 500 denier Cordura, very lightweight material. The bottom of the pack is made of 1000 denier, obviously because this is the part that's going to take most wear and tear. The pack itself weighs about 5 pounds, just a little bit above that. With a water reservoir full, it weighs, I think about 15 pounds. No, about 12 pounds total, I think. What else? It uses number 10 YKK zippers. I'm not sure what a specific kind that is, but I do know that it's YKK 10. I don't know what number they use on the side zippers. Regular typical Camelbak webbing, molly webbing on the front, and on the side, on the front of the backpack, and webbing attachments at the bottom. That's a drain hole right here for the main compartment of the backpack. Alright, right off the bat, you can tell that this backpack is different looking than most Camelbaks, mainly because of the triple zipper design, hence the name Trizip. This backpack was designed in collaboration of Mr. Ranch and Camelbak. I think it was in order to give a cheaper option to Mr. Ranch triple zipper design on their 3-day assault pack. I do know that this backpack is slightly smaller than the 3-day assault pack, but it is considerably cheaper. I do know that a lot of people might not like that this is not American made backpack, but trust me, Camelbak is a really good manufacturer that does really high quality gear. I mean, Mr. Ranch wouldn't allow them to use their Futura harness if they didn't believe that they made high quality gear. Also, because Camelbak has factories overseas, they're able to meet the demand for the troops and for anybody who is an outdoor enthusiast. So these backpacks are considerably, at least $100 cheaper than Mr. Ranch's, and I think they're a really, really great choice. As you can see, the Futura harness, it's a very, very strong, beefy harness or suspension system. Is meant to carry a lot of weight. This backpack is only about 32 liters of space, but it can carry about 40 pounds of weight very easily. Trust me, I say this because I've used this backpack over 12-mile long hikes on the winter while sludging through 2 feet of snow. This is a really, really comfortable backpack. I've gone through many backpacks before in the past, and I find that the Futura harness is my favorite system to carry a lot of weight on backpacks. I've used Gregory backpacks, REI backpacks, I've used older Camelbak backpacks, but none of them carry the weight as comfortably, for me at least, as the Mr. Ranch design. The biggest difference between this system, this harness, and the Mr. Ranch 3-day assault pack is the belt. This is a typical Camelbak belt. It's thickly padded, but it's fairly flexible. It carries the weight well, but trust me, after 40 pounds, that's too much for this backpack. It will not be as comfortable as it could be. I know that Mr. Ranch packs themselves come with smaller belts, but you have the option to add a much thick, better padded belt. I do wish this backpack had that option because there have been times in which I wish I could carry a little more weight, and I knew that I needed a better belt for that. But the advantage of this belt is that you can remove it. You know, as many as you know, Camelbak comes standard with a removable belt. Just by undoing the Velcro here on the back, right here as you can see, you can just pull out the belt and you'll be perfectly fine. The other thing I do wish this belt had was some kind of molly attachment right here, because there are times in which I could use some patches on this area, but I don't really have them accessible, and you can't really do that with this belt. Again, typical Camelbak, military, you can just undo these buckles. These are very lightweight, very strong buckles. I really like these ones more than just regular ITW Nexus buckles. Those are definitely heavier. They're probably stronger, but these are plenty strong for me at least, and they're much more lightweight, and I find them easier to undo with and without gloves than the other military buckles. As you can see, you have your sternum strap right here, your typical Camelbak with bungee cord. Very comfortable, very easy to move up and down. Alright, get into the pockets of the backpack. And the very back, at the bottom, on the end right here, you can see it has a space for the hydration bladder. Typical way to hang it with this little loop right here to keep it straight from sagging down. And then the hydration hose comes from these holes right here, and there's another one right here, two on each side. Unlike typical Camelbaks that comes from the middle up the top, this one comes from the side, both of them. I really like the feature. It's really nice and it gives me a little more options. Also, the pocket's insulated, so it will keep your water cool or warm depending if it's a hot day or a warm day. It's kept my water cool for like on hot days for like easily 4 hours, no problem. And it comes with a 3-liter hydration bladder. I have the bladder in another backpack right now, so if you see some of my videos, you've seen the bladder before. On top of that, there's the typical top-loading lid pocket. Just a lid pocket right here. I just have a towel rather just to stuff it. I usually carry my camera, my gloves, my shemagh, my hat. Things that I need easy access to is it has some really nice soft material right here to protect your electronics or anything you put in there. And sometimes if I try really hard, I can reach it without taking off the backpack. Also, all the zippers come with these little loops right here that allow you to hold the backpack down while you pull the zipper so it doesn't become a problem. If you go to the front right here, you can see the Velcro right here on the front. You can attach patches. I think it's a little weird because it's a triangular Velcro, which leaves some areas that I can just not use at all unless I put really small patches, but I don't want to put like 5 patches on the top. That's not my thing. Also, it comes with a typical Camelbak Maximum Gear logo right here at the top. As you can see, this backpack has a lot of MOLLE webbing on the front and on the sides to allow you to attach pouches. Personally, I don't really like to attach pouches on the front. That's not the way I do my backpacks because it throws off my balance considerably and noticeably. I do like to attach some pouches on the side if they're not too heavy. Like, if I just want some little extra space for like a camera or something else, I'll do attach it to the sides. But there are a lot of these loops that, even though they're there, they're just useless. Like this one's right here. Some of it, like this one right here, this one, you're not gonna be able to use those. Period. Another thing on the side right here, there's this little holes. Personally, I'm not 100% sure why they're there. Why Camelbak put them? Maybe to route an antenna or a cable or another hydration bladder from this side. But I never really used them myself. Also on the top, you have your typical carry handle. Very strong, reinforced, attached here at the bottom. Very, very handy. On the sides right here, as you can see, there's one pocket. I know this one was designed to carry a typical water bottle. You can fit it in there. The pocket is fairly deep. You just close it up. I got a trouble over there. And there. Just easy to access, easy to get. The other pocket on the other side, it's your organization pocket. It's a small version of Camelbak's organization pockets, mesh accessory, mesh pocket right here, some slots for knives, pens, and stuff like that. Keychain. I do like this pocket, but I have problems because I can easily overstuff it. I can put too many things there, and then it just bulks up, takes a weird shape, and then it's just hard to close. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna continue on the second part of this video.